I used to be a shell of a man. I had no confidence, didn't have a physique I was proud of, and I definitely didn't have any financial freedom. And it's easy to look at people living this kind of lifestyle and think it's always been that way, but it's far from the truth. At university, I was at fucking rock bottom. I had no control over my mind. It was like somebody else was in my head. I would just spiral from the minute that I woke up to the minute that I went to bed in the evening. That was what my existence was like for probably 2 years. I was suffering and losing to social anxiety, and the only way I could escape and fix the problem was by abusing drugs, alcohol, porn, basically anything that was just like a short-term, temporary fix, just to help me escape the hellish fucking reality that I was facing. Like, just numb me, like, it just helped me fucking not experience it for at least a little bit. Like, that's why I was using them so much. It was a fucking mess. I was a mess. People saw me in this period of my life. They will back it up. Fast forward to the present moment, I am in full control. Total control. I am in charge of my life. I decide what reality is going to be for me. This version of me has run 100 miles. That has so much less to do with running than you think. It's 99% mindset. That's what ultra endurance events are. It's all mindset. And it's absolutely crazy that we can do that, guys. Like, we are capable of that. To go from so low to being in a position that you never even realized was possible. And you definitely, when you were in the moment, you didn't even know how to feel a little bit better. Never mind create something like this now where life just feels so fucking good. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I just mean the fact that humans are capable of that. You are capable of that. That option is available. You can go from any position and just level the fuck up. As long as you're doing the right things, boys, and investing your time and your energy and money correctly. Do you need to run 100 miles? No, you don't need to do that. You just need to understand that anything is fucking possible. Any position you are in right now, you can get out of. You can level up your life so much. You don't even recognize it, or you don't even recognize your old self. That's how much personal growth you can truly make when you just fucking go all in. You become a completely different person. You have a completely different life. A complete different fucking perspective on reality and whatever this is. There's a savage, guys, inside of you, inside of everyone right now, but he's fucking hibernating. He is asleep. Everything you could ever dream of and more relies on you activating this version of yourself. If you want to truly fulfill your potential as a man, you must wake him up. The old me, guys, was pathetic. I had no control over anything, even just the basics, how I thought, spiraling constantly, like I couldn't even control my own thoughts. That's how little discipline, control, willpower that I actually had in these moments. Your brain, your mindset, how you think, how you act is your operating system. Money, physique, confidence, women, relationships, business. Those are the apps. If your internal operating system is fucked, iOS on your phone, if you don't update it, none of the apps work. And I didn't have that. I didn't have an internal operating system. It was so faulty. And there's a quote from Seneca: we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And I realised, looking back now with a higher level of awareness, I was making it so much worse because of how weak my mind was. So yes, there was the things that were happening, the drug abuse, the alcohol, porn, all these vices. They were fucking me up and I was choosing to do them. But the way that I was thinking, I was making it 10 times worse. As men, there are certain things that we need in order to feel good about our life. Basic, primal things. We need respect. We need to feel like we have respect. And I'm not talking about being the fucking top G in the room. I just mean you walk into a room and you automatically have the respect of people. Like, they'll come up and talk to you, or they'll give you the time of day or whatever. They don't give you any funny looks, you know. They're just welcoming. I didn't have that. Didn't have any respect because I was just a weak fucking shell. We need confidence. I didn't have confidence because of that and because of many other things. We need self-control. I didn't have that. And we need women. And I don't mean loads of women. What I mean is just the ability to acquire a woman. It makes you feel good. It's a primal, biological, evolutionary thing. These are things that we just need. And I had zero. None. Now I can remember a specific low point. First year of university, sat on the edge of my uni bed, staring at the wall. I would do this often. Stare at the wall in silence for 2 to 3 hours at a time, thinking, what is the point of this? What is the point of living and existing if this is what living is like? This is how it feels like. I wasn't thinking it from a place of I'm going to hurt myself now. I was just genuinely questioning it, like, what is the point? I feel so empty. I feel so numb. Like, I'm just doing all these drugs. And even those now are getting like, what's the point of this? Like, I can't even escape it. Reality is a mirror, and it is not a window. You are not looking out at the world. You are seeing a reflection of what's going on in your mind. When you make the decision, that is like that. The journey is not going to be like that. That's going to take time. There's going to be challenges, there's going to be adversity, but you just need to fucking do it. You need to man up and fucking do it. Nietzsche said, a man with a strong why can bear almost any how. The how is the journey and the challenge. If you have a strong enough why, a reason why you're embarking on that difficult journey, you can go through any hardship. As you're watching this video, grab a pen, grab a paper, pull up notes on another device. Write down, why do I want to achieve X goal? X goal is whatever you're currently working towards. Under that, write, why do I want that? Answer that. Repeat, why do I want that? Keep doing this as many times as you need in order to establish your fucking why. This will make you bulletproof, boys. I didn't have a strong why, that's why I was stuck. I had to think about it deeply. Why do I want to embark on this journey that is going to be very fucking hard and is going to take a long time? The thought of getting to 30, 40, 50 years old, feeling the exact fucking same, feeling so low, and knowing that I've missed the boat and I can't have that turn again in my prime years, scared the shit out of me. You don't negotiate with weakness or excuse weakness of any kind, guys. Other people around you are going to say, you've tried really hard, don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourself. The problem is, they're saying it out of love. They don't understand your ambition and your drive and how much you want to achieve whatever you've got in your mind. They don't get that. And that's fine. They don't need to get it. But you need to see yourself right now as a fucking lion in a zoo, penned in by some fucking bars, and you know you've got all of this potential. And you have to get out. You have to get out of that zoo. You have to break open them fucking bars and go for it. Michael Jordan said, before you can do great things, you have to expect them. You could be in a position right now where you don't really have any evidence. You've fallen off time and time again. Here's what you do. And you will build the base layer of trust back into your life and perception of self. And you'll build that surface foundation layer of confidence, which is enough to then push you on to the next step. Habits, routine, habits, routine, habits, routine. That is all you need to focus on. You need to be able to trust yourself on the most basic level. If you say you're getting in bed at this time, get in bed at that time. If you say you've got these 3 things on your to-do list today, make sure they are fucking done. Build trust across all of the basic things that's going on in your life. Stay true to your word. I hated it at the time. I thought, why is this happening to me? Like, I thought I was a good person. Why am I having to experience this fucking hellish reality? And I'm so thankful now because it's fucking led to this. It was the catapult for this. That was my path. That was my destiny. I was meant to do that. I was meant to be pulled so low as a slingshot to fucking send me up to where I am now, which is on cloud fucking 9 every minute of every day. And then when I'm helping clients and I'm showing them the blueprint, I'm like, bro, light work. Like, they're coming to me saying, oh, mate, I'm not really sure if I can do it, this, that, all these limiting beliefs, all this. And I'm like, mate, done. It's already done. Follow the blueprint, man. It's proven, tried, tested. I've done it myself from probably a worse position than they're in. And that's so fulfilling. Like, that is so fulfilling. And I realise now why this all happened the way it happened. Because I was meant to see the path and then help others go through it. You know, I was meant to experience the fucking worst of it so that I can help all these people. That is my mission. That is my life's purpose. 100%. No fucking doubt. I've realised this as time's gone on. Guys, remember, your body is the vehicle in which you experience life. Your mind is the engine. If the engine is fucked, the vehicle is pointless. You want a nice vehicle, you want the physique, you want to feel good about yourself, you want to be strong, but it's nothing if you don't upgrade your internal operating system.